Well, we're back with Jimmy Santangelo. He's the marauder who runs the Wine Academy of Utah, wineacademyofutah.com.
You sound dangerous.
It is. He's a dangerous guy. Mm-hmm. He'll get under your skin, and then you'll be drinking wine.
Yeah.
And he's really prompt about passing along gifts too. Jimmy can answer questions for you about restaurants, about wine, about spirits, about beer, etiquette, things like that. To look at him, you wouldn't think he'd know anything.
You wouldn't
about
think
etiquette,
so, but yeah.
But he does actually. He knows where to put all the silverware and how to fold the napkins and all of that stuff, don't you?
That's right. Yeah. In fact, last night we had a sommelier event up at Kengar View Club for a private company, and I was a sommelier on the floor. We were talking about the wines, and when guests left, they got up to go. The napkin just, it's on the chair or on the table. Just instinctively, I went over and folded a bird of paradise. It was just like, it was a lot of fun. Kid thought it was a choo-choo train, but,
Yeah. Any questions you might have, Jimmy can answer them. 877-602-9696. I think we have some text questions.
Yeah, people want to know the name of the whiskey that we were talking about again.
Yeah, Canella by Clearwater, and no sugar, all natural. The cinnamon sticks. It's a solid whiskey base, and 40% alcohol by volume. And we're drinking it neat this morning, delicious, and makes a great as a component to one of your favorite cocktails.
Somebody wanted to know about the cinnamon in it.
The kind of cinnamon.
Is it cinnamon or what is the
Cassia?
Cassia cinnamon.
Yeah, it's a great question. It is that they're getting the cinnamon from India when we were there doing the tour, and it's I remember Matt telling me, I tried, but I was unable to spend any more money on cinnamon.
So it's true cinnamon, not cassia oil. Which is
it's the sticks. It's the fiber. No, absolutely,
The real deal.
Okay.
Let's see. What is your opinion of Basil Hayden? Well, he speaks very highly of you, Jimmy.
Basil Hayden bourbon.
It's great. We have it here in the state. Love Basil Hayden. I like their dark rye. If you've not had that before, it's a blend of American rye, Canadian rye, and then rested in American port barrels. Mm-hmm. So you got about a 3%. They're wet barrels, so you get this nice concentrated flavor. Right. So I'm a fan.
Katie got me some of that for Christmas.
Basil Hayden.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I've been collecting red and white Electra wine bottles since 2017.
What is that?
I don't know. I wonder if this is a voice to text. How long is Screw Top wine safe to drink?
Oh.
You want to consume those upon release, 1 to 3 years. They are going to mature a little bit, but they're not. They'll evolve, but the flavor will become more concentrated.
If you don't open them.
Yeah, if you don't open them. And it's different. Screw Tops age differently than a corked bottle of wine. Mm-hmm. And the jury's still out. It's your opinion. It's your flavor palette if they're going to improve. They're going to change, and the acid will drop. The fruit will become more concentrated with the whites. So I recommend, get after it or keep it as a collector's item.
Mm-hmm. We've got James Beard semifinalists that have been named here in Utah. We were talking a little bit about that yesterday, but explain to people maybe what James Beard is and why this is important.
He's an individual, he passed away, and James Beard Award is recognized talent throughout the whole country, different regions. It's broken up by region. And then you get invited to host a dinner at the James Beard House in New York City. And it's a very small space. A good friend of mine, Mike Showers, the executive chef up at up there at High West, he at the saloon on Main Street and everything, and he said, when you're walking down the stairs, because the kitchen's downstairs in a lot of New York City restaurants and stuff, and then you got to bring everything up, and it's tight. It's tight.
Yeah.
So it's really kind of exciting.
So these people would have gone to New York to.
They haven't yet. It's a matter of when you get up there. But a lot of the recognition on that list that was released yesterday or the day before. This is their second, their third, and sometime fourth time. So that's kind of a big deal. And it's not due to lack of talent in our community.
no.
That's due to recognition of they're at the top of their game. And hats off to a lot of those guys.
Because it was Water Witch was one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
outstanding restaurateur was Lavanya Mahate, Saffron Valley Indian
She's
Restaurants.
great. She's awesome.
Pastry chef or baker, Alberto Diaz, Fillings and Emulsions. Outstanding hospitality, Manoli's. Outstanding bar, Water Witch. And then the best chef, Mike Blocker at Table X. Mike Blocker and Nick Foz at Table X. Andrew Fuller at Ochre. Matthew Harris at Tupelo Park City. And Nick Zucco at Urban Hill over
Urban
here
Hill.
at the Post.
Nice.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
All my favorites.
Yeah,
All my haunts.
You have good taste.
Just another quick question, and we'll wrap things up. I want to get a nice whiskey for my realtor. Not sure what to get, but he likes Crown Royal. Wanted something nicer. Well,
So if you want to stay with the that angle, go to Pendleton's. Get Pendleton's. That's a Canadian whiskey made in Oregon, and that's delicious and fun and great story behind it.
So and then if you buy Crown Royal, there's actually, if you just has Crown Royal all the time, there's a higher end Crown Royal too, right?
Yeah, there is 18-year. I have a bottle of 18-year in the office that's pretty tasty. So yes, you can stay within that lineage and
Bump
get
it up.
bump it up.
Yeah.
so have Jimmy over to your house.
Yeah, in-home wine events.
We've all done that.
We've done it.
It's been so much
great.
fun. They've really accelerated. Have a sommelier in the comfort of your own home. Go right to the wineacademyofutah.com. You can pick different themes ranging from Splash of Spain, Tour of Italy, California coastline. We even do cocktail-focused tequila mezcal,
Yes.
rum and chocolate. That's a lot of fun.
Could you do a
Yeah.
Hillbilly Heaven for me? Hillbilly Heaven, and we'll have
We'll
Shine.
do a flask tasting
Yeah.
from room
Oh,
to
yeah,
room.
that'd
be- There you
We'll
go.
theme it.
Yeah.
But more information on that, just go to wineacademyofutah.com.
All right. Well, thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy Santangelo.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy your weekend. And what's going on this Sunday?
Jimmy will join us for brunch. Lights,
Yes.
I'm
camera,
going to
brunch.
saber off a bottle of sparkling for you.
Yay.
All
Gonna
right.
saber in the parking lot and then answer your questions during the show.
That'll be fun.
Jimmy.